गुरुदेव तव महनीय कृपा. The form of the Lord we worship is a symbol of perfection, benevolence, and an ideal to strive for. Sri Rama is such an ideal. What was his vision of life? What values did such a divine personality live by? Come, let us try to understand this through his own words, his reveries and musings in the forest. In Aranyakanda of Ramayana, Sita is abducted by Ravana and taken away to Lanka.
Sita!
Sri Rama and Lakshmana immediately set out in search of her. From Jatayu, they learned that Ravana had carried Sita southward. Later, in Kishkindha Kanda, they meet Hanuman, who takes them to Sugriva. They form an alliance and vow to help each other. As promised, Sri Rama slays Bali and restores Sugriva as king of Kishkindha. In return, Sugriva pledges the Vanara army to search for Sita. But the monsoon had begun. For those 4 monsoon months, Sri Rama and Lakshmana stay in a cave on Pravashana mountain. There, Sri Rama shares stories boosting Lakshmana's devotion, dispassion, spiritual wisdom, and statecraft. Sri Rama's musings on the rainy season are gems revealing his vision of life. He draws parallels between the forest's scenic beauty and human nature. His words and behavior reveal his values. Let's reflect on his reveries now. लक्ष्मण देखो मोर गण नाचत बारिद पेखी गृही बिरति रत हर्ष जसा विष्णु भगत कहो देखी. Sri Rama saw dense clouds gathering overhead and peacocks dancing with joy at the sight of those clouds. He thought about how dispassionate householders feel that same kind of joy when they see a devotee of the Lord. Spiritual-minded people value dispassion and devotion greatly. The life of a householder is not just for material enjoyment, it is for spiritual progress and for developing such virtues. घन घमंड नभगर जत घोरा प्रिया ही डर पत मन मोरा दामिनी दमक रहन घन माही खल के प्रीति जथा थिर नाही. On seeing the heavy dark clouds and hearing loud thunder, Sri Rama intensely felt the pang of separation from his dear wife Sita. Without her, his mind was gripped by fear. He was worried for her welfare. Right then, a streak of lightning cut through the clouds. It was there for an instant, this sudden brilliant light, and then it was gone. This reminded him of the fickleness of the friendship of wicked people. They show a lot of affection at one moment and are not to be seen later. बरसहि जलद भूमि नियराए जथा नवहि बुध विद्या पाए बूंद घात सहहि गिर कैसे खल के बचन संत सही जैसे. He kept watching the clouds. As they gained moisture and became heavy, they hung closer to the earth. Watching that, he reflected on wise people. When they obtain knowledge, they become humble. They are ready to bow down. For Sri Rama, knowledge is embellished by humility. Then the rain started. Torrential rain was striking the mountains, and he noticed how the mountains simply endured that lashing. That reminded him how noble people endure verbal assaults from the wicked. When people speak harshly to us, they cause great pain. At such times, these words of Sri Rama can help us build tolerance. क्षुद्र नदी भरी चली तो राई, जस थोरे हो धन खले तराई। भूमि परत भाड़ावर पानी, जनु जीव ही माया लपटानी। Due to heavy rains, small streams were swelling and causing flash floods. Sri Rama saw this and reflected that an ignoble person who comes by sudden fortune flaunts his newfound wealth in a similar manner. But as soon as the rain stops, these streams quickly dry up. So too, the glory of foolish people ends with their wealth. Rainwater is always pure. It becomes dirty and stained with the mud on the earth. Just as the soul, divine in nature, when associated with Maya, becomes deluded and unhappy, Rama exclaimed. समेटे समेटे जल भरहि तलावा, जिमि सद्गुण सज्जन पहियावा। सरिता जल जल निधि महु जाए, होई अचल जिमि जीव हरि पाए। Sri Rama observed, the pond gets filled with water coming from all directions, just as good qualities find a way to the heart of a noble person. It's as if rare and virtuous qualities like compassion, forgiveness, and peace easily find a home in a good person without much effort from his side. Rivers flow into the ocean from all directions and become still when they merge into it and lose their identity. This stillness is compared by Sri Rama to the happiness obtained after knowing and becoming one with God. हरित भूमि तृण संकुला, समुझि परहि नहीं पंथ। जिमि पाखंड बादते, गुप्त होहि सदग्रंथ। In monsoon, grass overgrows and covers the muddy trails in the forest. In Sri Rama's mind, the words of proud people similarly obscure the teaching given by the scriptures. They air their own opinions and dismiss the wisdom of the holy books. We must follow the scriptures and not get misled by such people. Today, we looked at 2 dohas and 4 chaupais dedicated to Sri Rama's reflections on nature. They are from Kishkindha Kanda of Sri Ramacharitmanas. We'll uncover more of them in upcoming videos.